What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up?
Woo-hoo.
It's another edition of Hip Hop Dance
Stories.
In full effect.
With my boogie warrior in crime, V-Love. And
Yes,
my little sister, D. Thomas from What's Happening.
Dan.
Yeah, yes. Yes, he is.
D. Thomas.
Go beat
Yeah,
you.
she be on some D shit like for 2 weeks, V-Love.
Oh my God.
She has?
Yeah, man. Going through my diary and all kind of shit. Same thing in the episodes, Cutty.
I'm so mad too. Oh my
That nigga said going through his diaries.
Going through my diary. You gotta let the peanut butter on it, V-Love.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all.
She said, it's all right.
Good to see you already.
What's up, man?
No.
What y'all think about this election?
Oh.
Well, we get it cracking, y'all. We got to give a Cutty salute. Shout out to the Godfather Ski's birthday.
So, happy birthday, Ski.
Happy birthday, Ski. Word up.
I don't see your finger, Aphro. I don't see it.
Hold on. Make my bad.
Give him a double salute.
Word up. Ow.
Toast.
Already. Hey, people. What's up?
Hey, I ain't got nothing to toast.
Aphro.
TV hip hop dance stories.
Hold it up. Where you at, V-Love?
Right here. We got some water. We're giving a toast for his birthday.
Hip hop dance stories.
I have hip hop dance stories. Right here in full effect. What's
Peace,
up?
we got OG Hassan. We got a new OG soldier in the building.
Word.
That's right. That's for sure.
So
what y'all been up to going through this voting and stuff, all that crazy stuff happening? What y'all thinking about that?
Doing what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I was inspired by Prop 22 and that passed, to keep all the independent workers independent.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm really kind of happy about that, V-Love. Like my first time voting.
Petty Mac TV, hip hop dance.
That inspired me to vote,
Yeah.
I feel kind of good.
That affects you. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So you need that. You need that bread. We need all the bread we can get.
Yeah.
Right?
So shout out, indeed.
What's been going on with you, Phro? What's been going on with the music? I see you've been doing some
everything. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Woo. Yes, I had to take a breather on that. But it's all good. It is all good. We got the video dropping on my birthday, y'all.
Oh, yeah. We ready for that. We ready.
Yes. For Cedric and Cedar. I'm very excited. Got 6 MCs on the track with me. Rocking. It's going to be dope. Yep.
There we go.
So, yep. Next week. So I'll be shooting out pics here and there throughout the week from behind the scenes.
Right.
Leading up to the trailer.
That's dope. That Westlaw Scandalous trailer is dope, Ledge.
Man, Ledge.
It's cool. Huh? That right there, I want to talk to y'all about that later. That right there, that was like a...
That was a whole bunch it was a whole bunch of killing.
Well, I'm going to tell you later. When we talk later after the show. That's a different show.
Yeah.
To build on the situation that we had overseas. So I'm going to drop some game on that right there.
Woo.
But I had a good week, man. I had to I saw that like a lot of new knowledge and stuff was coming to inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
And then a couple of my elders and a new elder came into my life.
Okay.
One is 75 and one is 86. And they were dropping some nice jewels on me, man. And I even dazzled them,
Mm-hmm.
I needed that. That for sure.
Right.
I need that. Just like, am I doing okay? Are we doing all right? Are we in the right direction? You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been 75 before. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
I'll be
come around the corner in a minute.
Yeah. So, I appreciate that right there. Other than that, man, anything going on in the dance world? I ain't seen no new boogie clips.
Peace, Mujahid. What is popping with you? What is going? Who else we got in the house?
Oh, we got the new OG right here, Hassan.
Hassan, what is going on? Greetings. Hey, Reggie Bell is up in the spot.
Is that something, Dita?
Yes, you already know.
Oh, they got so many names and shit. Oh yeah.
I got this big old screen in front of me.
Where's Shawn Juan The Don?
Where's he?
Wait to come through. What else happened to me? I've been meaning to tell y'all something. Oh man, speak on it, and the Boogie Lord will arrive. But here we go. I got to put it on. Let me get some water for this.
Uh-oh. Me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most legendary duos of all time in hip hop. But I think it's bigger than hip hop because it's only two groups. When you say their name, the Nicholas brothers come in the same sentence. So when you say Sean and Kenny, they're the Nicholas brothers of hip hop. I mean, it comes in the same, it's like one big name, right? These cats are like folklore because everybody knows their name, but not a lot of people have seen them. I finally met my man. It was just like I know, connected. So without further ado, from the legendary duo, Sean and Kenny, my man, my soldier, Shawn Juan The Don.
What is popping, my brother? What is popping?
You got tears in my eyes right now, brother. You got tears in my eyes.
Hey man, I'm right here with you, bro, Shot. Because just like we always say on the show, being dancing. Let me bring my boy V back in. Being dancing, everybody's always looking for that battle. We've been waiting to meet you for over 25 years.
Man.
The day we met, Sean, we shook hands and hugged. And the first thing out your mouth was, we got to get it in. We got to do something. Brody, come on, man. That's how it goes down. Welcome, bro. So glad to have you, man.
Listen,
yes,
man.
Sir.
It's an honor. I mean, I love what all of y'all, are doing. I mean, just for the culture and particularly for the dancers.
That's right.
We are often forgot about. But I mean, what the platform that you guys are building, it's incredible, man. I was excited.
That's what's up. For real.
That's right,
man.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Love. You know how to do. We know how we do. Take us back.
Oh yeah. Yo, I gotta ask the biggest question that I always ask.
Okay.
What inspires you as a child? You know what I mean? From a child, I don't know if it started from you being a child, a teenager, or what, but what got you into boogieing? Because when I see you guys and your techniques, y'all were so precise and you were up on your skills and, I really enjoyed y'all dancing, you know what I'm saying? So I have to be, quite frank and real with you. But when you first learned how to dance, who inspired that and what inspired that?
Man, you know my answer, brother. you know my Michael Jackson.
Ooh,
and the Jackson 5.
Keeps coming. Wow.
But I'm gonna get even deeper than that. It was the Jackson 5 as far as entertainment and that goal to reach. But it was also 3 p.m. karate flicks. That I saw the movement and the different styles that I used to look at and try to emulate.
Right.
And then also, you know, going like Back to the Future, Nicholas Brothers, Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire. Those movies influenced me a lot too. So I have to give credit pretty much to all of them.
Right.
So on that, I have to interject. This is how we do it. It's football season. So we're gonna have Aphro's gonna be the quarterback, V-Love's gonna be the running back, and I'm gonna come in to make the third downs.
All right.
So we'll jump in right there. Brody, how does it feel to know when they say your name, the Nicholas brothers are always connected? Like, man, I mean, come on, man. They're the greatest of all time.
That's a tremendous. I didn't know that. So
what?
I didn't know.
Yeah, we did. We spoke like that.
I didn't.
Yeah. Every time y'all were precise. That's what I'm saying. Like every move y'all hit, it was the same exact. Y'all was even a little bit more tighter than them when it came to like, you know, precision. You know what I mean? When I would see you guys work, when you guys were working together, it was.
I was a stickler for that. I mean, Kenny is 2 years younger than me, so he's like my little brother. And I forced him into dancing. I mean,
right.
We was really dancing. Everybody was breaking, popping, locking, you know, doing one of the two. But when we got into dancing, I told him, I said, listen, man, we need to start doing things in a systematic way. But his mind wasn't there yet. His mind wasn't there. But I said, you can get girls. If I tell you can get some girls, would you do it? Yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
So that motivated him. But really what happened was when he got into his first cypher, his first battle, he saw the response that he got. And then once he got hooked on that, he started to say, okay, you know, I believe you. Let's really get in and really take this to another level. So then that's how we really, you know, really got together and really started to really get into the precision of, you know, dance syncing, you know, syncing the dance steps together. But
did you guys have any formal training before that? Like, you know, did you go to dance school? Did you, you know, or was it just all natural? This is just you.
I wish my mom and father would have saw that and took it a step further, but they didn't. So
you know, it seemed like a lot of us didn't. So, you know, what you did, oh yeah, you did well without it. You know what I mean? So
no, I did, but I look at like Les, Big Les. Mm-hmm. You know, she has that training with her,
right.
that and the mindset from it that took her to the next level. So I'm very proud of that, and I wish I had that, you know. But the time that we started, I guess you're right, brother. You know, I just couldn't see beyond that point of just being really. We was battle dancers,
right.
And I didn't know.
Go ahead.
We would even go that far. I really didn't know. All of us.
We didn't. We didn't
know. We were just doing it for fun. And
that's right.
You know.
Hey, family, I don't want to get into
this. That's beautiful.
Where, like all the shows combined, like say Aphro V Love, can we kind of like agree, like right here, right? My man Grim, West Coast Dance want to be robot. We kind of stuck with the trendy sound, V Love. And they had the Kung Fu Theater. Remember I said we had to go outside when Kung Fu Theater went on? So is that the kind of like the split after popping?
Yeah.
Or we kind of you think so? Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
All right, take me back to the train. Take me to the clubs. Take me to the clubs, V Love. Aphro, somebody take me to the clubs.
I'm like, right now I'm just reading what.
Yeah, that's all I want to ask too.
And I'm like, you know,
I
get it, but
where was your hangout at? Like, where was you guys?
Oh, hold on, V. What you saying, Aphro? You don't get it?
No, I'm just saying, like, I just wasn't. I don't know. Like, I like my kung fu movies, but I really wasn't so much incorporating the kung fu with the moves like that. Like, I'm just reading off of what he said when he's like, East Coast wanted to be kung fu.
That was the B-boy. That was the B-boy split after popping, like locking, popping, and
right,
then
right.
More heavy influence with B-boy, and we stayed with the robotic sounds.
Right.
Right.
I don't know. I kind of, for me, it's like, I would pick out.
I'm not a B-boy, so I can't really say. That's why I always ask questions.
Flashy, right. But go ahead, V. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all take me to the club or something back in New York. Or when you make Kenny. I mean, yeah, take me when you make Kenny.
When he was born. Literally, he lived right next door to me.
Wow.
And we started hanging out. I was 6, he was 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I took him, under my wing. But literally, we grew up together since literally I can say birth. And I guess that spiritual connection, once we got into the groove of things and being best friends like that, it was just automatic.
Right.
It was just automatic with us, being so in sync with everything.
That's dope.
However, honestly, it was supposed to be me and Scoob instead of me and Kenny.
I heard that. Speak on it.
Well,
sure, let's hear your side.
Mr. C was dating my sister. So that's how Mr. C got close. However, C used to come and I used to say, well, since you up at Cold Chilling, who need dancers? Do Shantae need dancers? Do Biz need dancers? Who need dancers? He says, I don't know, but I'll ask around and I'll check. But we really it was really divided. Like School and IOU and Cliff and everybody, they had Brooklyn uptown. We really had Brooklyn, but up until Pink Houses, Long Island, and Queens. That was our territory. So we was at Lacey's skating rink, but never really hung out there. Just, I would call it pop-up shop, like what we would call a pop-up shop today. I wouldn't go out to hang out. I would just go out to see who can I conquer and then jet.
Wow.
But Mr. C said when Kane was coming out, it was Lays, who was Gucci Man at the time, and School. But Lays went to go do his own thing as Gucci Man. He had his own deal. So when that happened, Mr. C said, yo, why don't you, audition with Kane and School? So I was like, okay, but can Kenny come? He was like, nah, he don't need 3, he needs 2.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I don't want to do that. I can't leave him.
Wow.
So at the same time, I was going to a church in Corona, Queens, where Polo's sister was going. And sure enough, we met up, but they was hearing about us in the area. Polo heard about us in the area. But then when C confirmed who we were, then he was like, I want to go meet them. He came to my house, saw us, we danced for him. And then the next time he bought G. And then there you have it. It was history after that. G was like, all right, let's just get it on.
Boom.
And we was with G-Rap back in it was late 86, 87. And we started touring really with Demo, but that's when Poison came out. And that's when we really took off. But we wasn't really known with him nationally until Road to the Riches, of course.
Man, Poison was that song too. I mean, every person knows that song right there. So y'all were just taking off on that, huh?
Yeah, it was Poison. And that's when we kind of rose together. It was Poison with us and then Road to the Riches.
Right.
And it was Raw with Kane. And then we had Scoob and Scrap. But then, of course, Kane took another lane, with G kind of stayed hardcore and stayed more underground when Kane went commercial.
Right.
But what I really appreciate about Kane is how he branded Scoop and Scrap with what he was doing.
Right.
Him and Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy being the boys, and I could say Kane, Scoop, Scrap. The brand was ridiculous, you know, and dancers really didn't have that light. You know, they were background, but I believe they was considered more of a group than dancers. Then me and Kenny with G, it was sort of like a group within a group. With us, with G-Rap and us. But I really, really respect Kane for taking that era, that dance duo combination, and putting what he would call the James Brown flair. He was modeling himself after James Brown and the Flames. So he was James Brown, and Scoop and Scrap was the Flames with the same haircuts and the same look. And he really took that and expanded upon that. And you know, you got, I mean, they legends. They 100% legendary. Scoop and Scrap. Did y'all interviewed Scoop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure did.
So now I gotta ask you this now. But I asked Scoop the same thing. Almost like a two-part question. One, did you know, just by knowing G-Rap as a friend, like, you know, people look at him differently. Did you know what you had in a lyrical monster like that? And second part of the question, did those, man, incredible fucking lyrics and rhyme patterns and cadences, did those inspire your boogie moves?
100%, both questions. I was a fan of G with I'm Fly, Rikers Island, It's a Demo.
Right.
So he was a Queens, just in Queens, he was a legend by himself. So when I got to get in front of him, I knew. I can't even explain it. Yes, 100%. I knew that he was a legend, and I knew with his rhyme pattern, it had to be something hard. It had to be something different.
Right.
You know, and I fit the bill. I was all of that. I wanted something different, and I wanted something. We were battle dancers, so it fit. We fit.
Right. I could see that.
I saw that, Shawn. I was like, even though he's doing, you know, even the gangster lyrics.
Yeah.
The move was gangster because you guys said you guys had the Kool suit, you know, the tie, like after a hard day was loose. So the moves, and it felt like, am I wrong, Aphro? It felt like the Cotton Club movie. It felt real, you know, gangsterish, you know, Cotton Club-ish.
Meant well. Yeah.
100%. And then dancing for Kane. And I'm really blessed to have danced with two of the top 10 MCs of all time.
Absolutely, that's right.
Again, like you said, you know, not many people recognize me, but just to be in the presence of two brilliant genius cats is incredible to me. Sometimes I can't even to have that on my resume is just incredible.
That's right.
You know, G-Rap and Kane can't ask for, you know, better brothers to work with. And I also really tailored myself to fit them and to fit what they represented. Not really putting my agenda forward.
Right.
I had to play the part, which I'm happy to play.
Hey, Shawn, I know, like I said, we fam now, and I know it's a funny story that goes along with that switch between you going to Kane and then Scoob and them going to G-Rap for a day. Like, tell that backstory, you know, that is now 30 years old. That's what really happened. I know the story already. I already did, yo. So I did my homework. So you gotta tell that.
How can I
hip-hop dance story exclusive? Tell us what happened.
Actually, G got sick. We was preparing a Cold Chillin' tour, and it was gonna start at the Apollo Theater, and we were prepared. Being that we are brothers, I still wanted. We was very competitive against each other. We loved each other, but we were still competitive, and I wanted the chance to show the world Shawn and Kenny next to Scoop and Scrap and Kane. I just wanted that.
Right.
And I felt that again, they had their own style, legendary, but it was almost like I had to prove to them. I just had something to prove. But he got sick. He was having brain surgery. And he could, of course, we couldn't make the tour. But Kane, Scoob and Scrap, I think Kane and Scoob and Scrap had a deal or was working on a deal with Living Large, which was the label under Cold Chillin'. And they wanted to go off on their own at the time and try rapping. So Kane was like, you do what you want to do. You do what you got to do. But PE was kicking off a tour at the same time. So the Cold Chillin' tour fell through. It didn't happen. But then he got picked up on the PE tour. And once that occurred, Kane came to me and said, would you want to come with me on tour? Of course. But respectfully, we asked G while he was in the hospital bed, we got his permission because the loyalty, we was that loyal.
Right.
And Kane went to G and said, I want to use your dances. Do you think, would you mind? And he was like, nah, man, they got to make their money. Go ahead. And that's how me and Kane got very close during that point. But during the tour, you had Ice-T, you had Ice Cube, you had Chuck. Everybody was telling Kane at the time, take those two, don't get Scoop and Scrap. But we was telling Kane, and of course, they were brothers.
Yeah.
When it was a joke, like, yo, Kane gonna keep y'all. But really, from the Cold Chillin' family, that ain't happening. We wasn't gonna leave G and do no sightsee stuff like that. So it went back after the tour. It was like a 30-day, it was a 60-day tour.
Right.
Shit fell right back into place. We was with G, and he went back. He got out of the hospital, and we did the Wanted Dead or Alive run. But he G at that point went West Coast. He was getting produced by Sir Jinx. He was rolling with Ice Cube a little bit harder, and the dancing phase now was starting to dwindle.
Change up.
So we felt like, yo, what are we gonna do?
Right.
Because we don't rap. I can't rap at all. That's not me. But during the Cold Chillin' tour that did pick up again, I brought my sister on the road, and then the lead singer of TCF, who came on with my sister, I was managing her, trying to get her a deal with Cold Chillin', and then we formulated TCF crew from that particular point.
Okay. Paul, Shawn, that's where Aphro's gonna take over. I gotta rewind you. We can't get past this right here, man. I need to know. Because like I said, you were folklore to us, man. Like, was all the greats, Shawn and Kenny, man. Always wanted to meet you, see you dance, see your show. V Love can concur with me. Right, V? So I need to know.
Yes, sir.
I need
Very
to know
much so.
these songs. I was like, just give me a yay or nay if you had a routine to them that we never got to see, or did they inspire you or anything? So I got a few songs. I just need to know if you just did some damage motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the ones that inspired us. All right. So we know Road to the Riches. Y'all killed the streets of New York. I mean, come on now. Now, Bad to the Bone. Did you do anything to that?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Woo.
Yes. I had something wicked to that. And that's another thing that really hurt, because we never really got to express the true talent or the true routines that I had for these particular songs. Talk Like Sex is another.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. What did you do? Talk Like Sex?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was we did. That. I had I had a whole routine to Men at Work.
Wow,
that's my song.
That is my.
You just don't know. You don't know how much that album inspired the Soul Brother Boogie. Like, yeah, Brody. What about Poison?
Yeah, am I lying? One time I said I would want to dance on that first verse, and if I died on stage after hitting every lyric to that verse, I would be cool with it. What did I? Am I lying, V-Love?
Yep. Men at Work is the shit. Men at Work. Men at Work. That's my shit. Damn, y'all bringing back memories. You making me hurt my chest.
Demo
of Poison.
Demo, yeah.
Oh, it's the demo.
Yes.
Routine for Rhyme Time.
Did he ever do Truly Yours on stage?
Yes. We were really
he had controversy with that
big
one.
In Philly. We were really big in Philly, and we used to go to Philly almost every weekend to our shows.
That was like us with Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was always going up north.
Yeah.
But we again, like I said, I'm blessed to be with him. When we started out, we had Will Smith opening up for us.
Wow.
We used to laugh at him on stage. Really? Yeah, we used to laugh at them.
They had a nice show, Shawn. Omar was kind of nice.
What'd you say?
Omar was kind of nice.
Who was my man? Omar.
Yeah, he was nice.
Do you like Omar Jansen?
I like Omar. I battle Shake.
Really?
Oh, talk about it.
I battled Shake in Baisley Park.
Wow.
In Queens.
How did that go?
It was a tie.
Wow. I wish I was there. That's my boy.
Let me tell you something. It was a Big Shake from LA. I think Big Shake, and he was teaching Little Shake. But both of them, man, incredible dancers that I could not just beat. He was incredible.
Yeah.
And that's another one who went, and he had professional training, right, Af?
I believe so. I do know that he taught too. Like, he definitely wasn't just hip hop. Jazz. He had, I believe it was some ballet in there, but
yes, and modern. He had modern, and you seen it, and it was a style that when he used it on you, it was just weird. I mean, again, a street dancer going with somebody who has some type of technical training, but could do street just as well.
Yeah. A performer.
Yeah, a performer, and you just. So I battled Shake.
That's what's up.
And I didn't lose a lot. But he was one who, hands down, one of the greatest.
That's incredible. All right, two more. Anything the death wish or wanted dead or alive?
As far as routines,
or solo, or inspired, or anything.
Streets of New York, Wanted Dead or Alive. There was a song called "Kool is Back."
Whoa, that's my shit.
Yep, Kool is back. I remember that one. Yep, Kool is back. I remember that. How did you guys? Did you guys like try to dance to his lyrics, or did you dance more to the beat when it came to G-Rap? Because G-Rap lyrical content is just, and his flip, like, you know what I mean? It used to inspire how we danced. Like, we used to dance to his lyrics, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, did you guys, how did y'all attack it? You know what I mean?
It was a combination of hitting both the music with, because the way he was off on, you know, so again, he could be on the one and then say some crazy shit and and come back in on the 3 and the 4.
Right.
So it was a combination of the music.
Yeah, exactly.
But the energy of what he was saying. So if he had an emphasis on a word, yeah, I would make a, you know, I would hit that. You know, so incredible dude. And I'm in the Pocono.
Lyrical content is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Aphro, it's on you, Aphro. The show's on you.
So
when you guys used to go on.
Go ahead, V. Go ahead. Seems like there's a delay. Go ahead, V.
We got a delay? Oh, yeah, I see it.
Something.
No, go handle what you got. Yeah, my shit's delaying. It's all good.
Yeah, you on time now. Go ahead with the last one. We're about to pump it up. We're about to pump it up to after G-Rap. So you got all your G-Rap questions in?
Yeah, I kind of got them in. I just wanted to. There was something else I was gonna ask, but it's cool. Let's go to I'll figure it out during the end.
It's Shawn Kenny, Cutty, get it in. Go ahead. We can't leave this out, Cutty.
Oh no! I think I got everything I wanted to hear. Like there was something else about when you guys would go to the clubs, how did they react to you guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like another thing too. You know, you guys are just on that level of, you know, like people well around respected you. So when you walked in the club, did you used to hear? Like when we walked in the club, we used to hear, oh shit, oh shit, like you know, like how did they react to y'all when y'all would come in? Like, you know what I mean? Because I know when we would think of y'all, we had high expectations from y'all.
It's funny that you said it. We always down to earth cats. I mean, again, on the floor was on the floor. I mean,
right.
That's what I'm yeah.
Energy, you know, but after that, we didn't take it to where, you know, we thought we were better as far as people than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we were cool with everybody and we respected the craft. If you was a dancer, period, we respected you.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
We wasn't on, you know, trying when it was in a cipher, it was show me what you have, show me what you got, and be the best at it, and be the best at it. You know.
Yep. Did you guys ever get to make it to LA?
Huh?
Did you guys ever make it to LA? Like, did you ever make it here, like on the West Coast?
Yeah. More so with Kane than G.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah. We made it with Kane more so with G. G was really more regional, East Coast at the time.
Right. It was.
Then West Coast. Kane gave me the experience of going really all over the world.
Everywhere, world,
But G was good. We went to Germany, UK,
Yeah, I know they loved them out there.
Yeah, we experienced overseas with G, but as far as like the United States, it was really
Midwest.
And I would say we could stop at South Carolina.
Yeah, that's how far as you guys will go down. Like, what about Florida? Was they filling y'all down there?
We did it, but we didn't hit it too many times.
Too many times because they were into their bass sound.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about hip hop. You know, it became more different areas for different type of music. So if you broke the ground in any of those areas, you would get to see all those different spots. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of danced with some people that broke those kind of barriers, like, you know what I mean? So we would see different areas, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it was with Jesse.
Yeah.
But it was like, you know, when we did different artists, it was like that, you know what I'm saying? That's funny to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wonder why G-Rap, you know, we wanted to see y'all come here and do like House of Blues, and, you know, like y'all was real, you know, well respected, you know, G-Rap and as a group, we real respected y'all on the West Coast. Even all the hip hop heads and the, you know, the clubs we used to go to, Funk Jungle and Water the Bush, they would play y'all music all the time. So we would always be like, damn, when G-Rap and them gonna come out here? You know what I mean? So it was like, you know, they would hold back.
I respected the dancers from the West Coast. I mean, the style that y'all had. I remember when I was 12, I went out to LA. We went to Disneyland. My sister took me to Disneyland. I was 12. And I ran into somebody, again, anybody who I saw even flinch, I was on them like, okay, let's do it, right? So I'm in Disneyland. I see somebody, I see a group of kids, you know, popping and locking. But the way that y'all did it was just something that was just new to me. And it was a different movement. And it went with that sound, that funkadelic sound that y'all was having out there. Right. And when I saw it, I fell in love with it. Just like I give respect to the newer dances like tie-dyes with crumping.
Yeah.
It's a different type of energy. And
yeah.
When I brought it back east and I started to what I would say like Turbo, Ozone in that particular era, seeing how they boogie and meshed it with East Coast, I think that gave me my own little flair to what I was doing, but it was because of the West that I had a different little outlook on how I was approaching certain dance moves.
Wow.
Right. I think we could say the same thing. That was one thing. Last thing I want to say before Phro go at you was when it came to the East Coast, you guys inspired us too as well. So it was an even exchange. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, I always had this respect for the East Coast when it came to dance, and the movement was different when I first seen it, and I'll be like, woo, you know what I mean? Even though I was into what I did and what we did out here was popping, locking, breaking. You know, we had our little style of dancing. We started mixing everything up. And then when we seen the East Coast too with it, we just smashed it up with our stuff too. So it was like, it was a conglomerate of things, you know what I'm saying? And even when it came to choreographing, you guys inspired, you know, you, Shawn and Kenny, I think you guys really inspired us to be more on point when we did our routines. Might I say that, Ledge?
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, we will watch you guys. And you guys didn't have that many super shots, but the shots y'all got were amazing. You know what I mean? It was like it was monumental. So you got to know that, like, it really did something for us. Like, and it was just when y'all was spinning around, y'all was just spinning at the same exact time, same feet movement. Like, it was just always boom, boom, boom. So it was like us seeing you guys, it really inspired us. like, you know, not only seeing Stretch and other cats that we had seen in the past, and even watching breakdancing, you know, it's like back in the day when we first watched, when I first watched all the breakdancers, even Mr. Wiggles, he was dope. I mean, you know, Mr. Wade, he was dope for his back then. You know what I mean? I seen Poppers, but the way he did it was just like he took it to his own style. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we enjoy as dancers, is seeing people really put accents to what they do and mash the whole skill together. Yeah, that's dope that you said that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we both exchanged with the same thing.
Respect.
That is what's up. So let me just fast forward just a little bit, because I am wanting to know about you and the group TCF, and I see Charlie Vaughn was saying, "What up with the TCF crew?"
Yeah,
I can talk to you about that, because I was definitely going through the archives and I'm seeing all these pictures, and I'm like, okay, so it looks like you went from dancing and now you're an artist.
Correct.
So tell me about
that. After Wanted Dead or Alive, G was actually really trying to restructure, and he wanted to go solo, even to put Polo. Polo do what he does, and he wanted to go on his own.
Right.
We really didn't feel that. I understood it, but I didn't like it.
Right.
At the same time, the dancing for a rapper was actually, that's when everybody started to come on and do more of a group effort and more video choreographing and touring with artists from a bigger perspective. And I think what Hammer ushered in, than just two dancers behind a rapper. So that was really, we was kind of fading to black when that era was coming in.
Right.
So we had the opportunity to work with Kedar Massenberg, Kedar and Daddy O, to do our first album, which is Go to the Horse's Mouth. But the first record was the cover record of Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up.
So wait. So are you rhyming or are you singing? Like, what are you?
I sung in my church choir, so I could hold a note.
So you're a singer.
I could hold a note.
Okay.
I was totally against doing this. Kenny was the one that was like, look, we don't have anything else. What are we gonna do?
Right.
At the time, the lead singer of TCF, again, like I said, I was choreographing a group of hers to perform at the Uptown Comedy Club, Uptown. And at the same time, we got into a relationship.
Okay.
So while I'm in this relationship, trying to be her manager at the same time, so I'm like, look, I don't want to be in a group with somebody who I'm dealing with. I don't want to do it.
It's different.
So Kenny was like, what else you got?
Right.
We got this opportunity. So now Warner Brothers was giving us this shot. And I'm saying, no, I don't want to do it. So then I thought about it and I said, well, let's just rock. And it worked out. We did the answer back to Color Me Bad. It sold close to 400,000 units. We was launched on tour with Naughty by Nature and all these big acts and Latifah and all this stuff. So I had to learn. I had to come from a background dancer to choreographing a group that sings.
Right.
Which was a lesson in itself, because I had to learn how to transition from back to front, which was very hard. And I mean, we bombed in front of arenas. We were dancing too much and was out of breath singing. So I had to learn this on the road quick on how to correct it.
Right.
So I started to take them. We started to dance and sing. we started to go to the track and sing our songs while we run.
Right. Good exercise, by the way. Definitely good for those vocals. Yes, I agree.
So we built that up. And then once we started to get a groove of let's not dance so much, but I would take pockets of the song, do routines,
and make it,
then break off on the chorus, and then come back on the verse.
Right.
And I had to learn this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's all learning process.
Once I got the science of it, we were killing it, man. Like, it took me about a good maybe 6 or 7 months to figure this out and to correct the problem. But once that happened, I was taking all those routines that, like I said, the Men at Work routine and this routine, that, and I was
flipping them.
Right.
I
was just adding the girls, and we was doing damage. I remember we did a show at the Manhattan Center with Escape and destroyed them.
Really?
Oh, this is when they first came out. But we was again, the element of where we came from, which is G-rap, battle, hardcore, R&B, hip hop singing group.
Right.
Exactly.
So that energy was still there of kill and destroy.
Right.
So then we was introduced to Trackmasters.
I gotta stop you real quick. Hey, B-Love, you see the contrast? Theirs was kill and destroy. Ours was seek and destroy.
Yeah.
Seek and
or destroy and kill. That's
Destroy.
Yeah, but I see the resemblance. It's a lot of dancers that that skill. That skill, that mentality. Like, as we listen to different dancers and go through all the, it's always there with them. You know what I mean? They understand that it's a part of growth. Yeah.
It was it was a mental state that I was in. And if it was a gun, I would be in jail.
Exactly. Like, that's one thing. Like, when we first were messing with BBD, this is one quick little SB story. They used to always ask us, "What do you guys do? What is this called?" And that's the main word we would use. I would always say, "It's mental, man." So they ended up calling the album Mental. So, that was us. We were choreographing them. So it was like the training. We would always tell them, they would always ask us, "What's that style of dressing and what's that style of dancing you got doing?" And we would be like, just like what you just said. It's mental. It's something that just comes to your mind, and you just, you do it. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's no you're not trying to figure it out. It just naturally comes. Your mental brings that out in you. You know what I mean? And that's, I think, what we were trying to explain to them. And they used to always be like, "What was mental then?" They thought it was like, we were saying it's a style, but we were saying, no, it's mental. You know what I mean? Like, it's a mental thing.
I'm going to tell you why I respect all of you. I didn't know how to teach anyone else. And you guys took your craft and y'all expanded it to where you can teach other people and choreograph other dancers. I didn't know how to do that. And that's crazy. That's probably one of my downfalls.
Because if you choreographed all the stuff, right?
Yes.
So there you were. You had it already. That was the part. That was it.
I didn't know how to, because it was only for
you.
Right. And it was like, no, I'm not gonna. This is for me. Oh, I can't wait to pull.
Yeah.
But then now, when I saw what was happening, and you guys was going out, and like doing all these videos, and I'm seeing a career in this. I'm like, I don't know how. I just didn't know how. So that's what I really respected about what all of y'all did. Because again, I was on, then I was in my music career, but you know, that dancing, I can never leave it alone.
Absolutely not.
But you know, from where y'all took it to doing major artist videos and then going out and doing choreographing major tours, you know, BBD, all that. It to me, like it took the level of dancing and it elevated to a point where we was really solidified.
Yeah, exactly.
In the industry.
I think, you know, thank you to all of y'all, because we wouldn't have had that energy to even think the way, you know what I mean? It was like over a time of dancing and then meeting all the East Coast dancers. Cause like when we were younger, when I was 15, 16, I was choreographing already. I was choreographing other groups from outside of the Soul Brothers. I had choreographed this group called the Godfathers. I choreographed a group called Youthful Soul. But these are all little dance groups. So it was like we would take them and then form them ourselves. And, you know, we had the Soul Sisters and, you know what I'm saying? So before we even got into the industry, we were already choreographing, you know what I mean? And then it became more of a freestyle thing. But when we first started break dancing and all that stuff, it was always a solo thing then, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but like I said, if we didn't watch you guys or see other people that inspired us, you know, Phro and all them, when we met them, they were just so technical. They were up on you guys. You know, that was one thing I used to really like out of New York and East Coast dancers, is that you guys are very organized. You know what I'm saying? When you guys would do your routines, everything would look good from the clothing all the way up to the moves. You know what I mean? Which was like a part of, you know, like R&B and all these other groups that you would see back in the past. You know what I mean? Before we was even thinking about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's dope.
And big up to Af. Back in the days, I had it for you. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
To who?
Okay. You say he had it for you.
I had a really big crush.
Oh my God.
But I mean, what y'all brought
right now, too, you a good dancer and you ain't crazy.
But I love the element that you brought to ladies, because again, with everything in the world, it's so hard for y'all to be seen.
Yeah, it is.
And to be
without being seen another way.
Right. And to be for what you did. And I respected, you know, the movement, all the shows I saw. I was in awe. But
that's dope.
I respect that.
Thank you. That's what's up. Well, I was inspired by greatness, though. Like, look at all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, like as a dancer, we look at everybody. We can relate. When you see you running and jumping in that circle of goodness and you doing your thing as a dancer from another dancer, we can relate to that. We feel that. So when you're saying you're dancing to, you know, Kool Rap's lyrics, I could feel that. You want the other dancers to feel where you coming from. So trust me, to relate to all of that. So thank you. You know what I mean? Like I said, the inspiration was real. You know, I was blessed to be around some great people, and such as yourself. You know what I mean? You've even said it, and look where you went. Like, it brings me to this question as to where you're at right now with the group. What y'all doing now?
Well, we tried to come back. We did Ralph McDaniel's 30th anniversary. Okay. We try to get together a couple of times, but really right now, I really got into music publishing and administration.
Wow.
Good. That's what's up.
So
let's go.
I do Kane's music. I do his publishing and administration. So I take care of his catalog.
Okay.
I have a client who's is the youngest daughter of Ray Charles, Robin Charles. So she just got an inheritance. So I was working out a deal with her getting her father's inheritance so that she can make sure that she's okay.
Right.
But she's an artist too. So I do her registration, publishing registration, and music licensing and stuff like that.
Wow.
That's dope.
And also I got into real estate. So I have my own real estate.
Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So we have a New York office and 2 Pennsylvania offices.
That's what's up. That's
dope, bro. That's really dope.
Like just bugging, like I said, like even beyond the circle, we still kind of connected and doing like certain things. Like I dabbled in real estate. You, Carolyn, like couple other dancers. It's like, man, I love it. I love it. And like I said, we staying independent.
That's right.
Independent.
That's what I love about what y'all are doing. It's independent. I'm excited about that. You know, and attempt to keep it that way as long as possible.
Right.
You know? I mean, this is what I deal with. I deal with properties. I deal with it's intellectual properties, music, film, what you guys are doing right here. It's all property.
Right.
You know? So just keep a hold on and protect it.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If there was anything that you can say to your younger self, what kind of advice would that be?
My younger self, what advice? Listen to the elders more.
That's deep, and that's so true though.
Listen to the elders. If Kenny's father told us to take our skill, record it, and sell the tapes, or teach people through selling our tapes, our routines. So he used to tape us, and we had routines on tape. He was the first one to have the VHS cameras. And he said, "You guys," he said, "G-Rap is not the show. You are the show.
You guys are the show."
He said, "You should really consider doing this on your own." And we was like,
he was right.
You don't know what you're talking about. Right? And you said, that's
wow.
G-Rap. You G-Rap. You crazy.
That's G-Rap. Like, what?
However, now you have, hip hop Shawn T, dance grooves.
Right.
He saw that 1,000 years before.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I would just listen to see where he was coming from, my life probably would have been different. No, and again, I'm grateful for what happened, but the direction from the business aspect would have been a little bit different.
Right.
Hey, Shawn, I hold it down. I tell rappers all the time. I told Kane to his face, I was like, we don't dance for y'all. Y'all rap for us. After TFC, right? Up until you linked up with the great Scoob and Kane again in your later years, did you ever hit a wall because of the music change, or ever felt like you lost your boogie before you knew you had it back? And then if you did do that, when did you know you had it back?
No, I always stay dancing.
Okay.
So I may not do it every day, but I'm always trying to keep healthy, and stay active. So no, with Kane, Kane's the feel of Kane is a slower pace. Not saying it in a bad way, but it's just that he had more of a laid back, smooth type feel. So the dance steps was more stylish to fit his personality than a G-Rap, to where I had to be more aggressive. So it wasn't that you lost anything when I got there. I had to adjust to his style and movement.
Right.
And it was again, it was a perfect fit. I just had to do the adjusting, and it was more so now that's Scoob's house. So I had to kind of fall in line under Scoob's choreography.
Right.
You know.
Right. Was that hard? Was that a hard thing, or
no, not at all.
School was a good choreographer for you?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
He IOU, I can't even those are legendary cats.
Dancers, yeah.
You know, they are the ones really that took the unification of doing steps together more like a fraternity and brought it to the front. And I was fascinated by that too. So that he was Scuba's like 3 or 4 years older than me. 3 years older than me. So
okay.
He's like a bigger brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to the situation. So
Absolutely.
Latin quarters. I mean, I was in it a little bit, but that was Scoob's house too. Couldn't deny that.
That's what's up.
I want to ask one more question. Where's those VHSs that your that Kenny's Pops filmed?
Right. Where?
I want to know a real
because I want to see them.
I believe Kenny has one, and I believe we take a Soul Train performance on it, and I sent the tape to a casting director.
Yeah, please put that stuff digitally down. Like that stuff is archived. Like we got to put that in the USC archive. They got one at USC, and we've been bringing their stuff over to there. And y'all need to be documented in that for hip hop. Like, please, if you can find that, definitely make that happen. You know what I mean?
But those tapes, I'm gonna tell y'all a story that I ain't tell nobody.
What I say, Lance? Why you going right?
This is an exclusive.
Hip hop dance story exclusive. Let's go.
Before we got on, we did of the Flushing High School. That's the high school that I went to, but we did a talent show, and it was me and Kwame was on the bill before he was Kwame.
Right.
That's dope.
So you had everybody came to see us. It was Biz came, Kane came, Kid and Play came.
Okay.
Salt and Pepper came. It was star-studded. I was 100% shocked, but they were there to see us, and then also Kwame was a part of that camp.
Right.
So anyway, we performed. Kwame performed. Everybody went crazy. So Wiz and a guy named Dre came to our house and said, "Yo, can you give us the tape of y'all performing?" Right? So we like, "No, I ain't giving you no tape." No,
you said Wiz and Dre did it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wiz and Dre. So they came to Jamaica, Jamaica, Queens. They came to our block, knocked on the door, said, "Can we see the tape? I just want to see the tape again. Y'all killed it. Y'all was incredible." I said, "Wiz, I can't give you the tape." He said, well, can we see it? I said, "Sure, come downstairs." So we played him the tape. He said, "Play it again." I played it again. He said, "Play it again." Dre and Wiz said, "Y'all are the dopest dancers I've seen."
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? I love this shit.
They leave.
Are we talking DJ Wiz or Rooftop Wiz?
DJ Wiz.
DJ Wiz, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
DJ Wiz.
He's seen a lot of dancers.
They leave us. 2-3 months later, My Way video comes out. Kid and Play.
Oh wow!
They got all the dancers in there
doing the Kid and Play kick step, which I did in the video, which I got from the Charleston Chew.
Okay,
yeah.
So I was looking at the old time videos, took the Charleston Chew, told Kenny we face each other and hit feet while we do the Charleston Chew.
And then don't you guys do a lock and then you guys go around like?
Well, we did that after the My Way video to change it because we were so upset that Wiz told them to do that in the video.
Oh,
that is
I'm so yo.
Also, the kid play kick step.
I knew they didn't come up with that shit.
And I ain't never tell nobody. I mean, Kane, everybody knows the story because they was there. But
they've seen it, yeah.
But when I see that and and I love them both. Play Kid, I love them both. Man. But when I see what they did with that step and how it changed the world. You have white actresses. That's what they do when they think of hip hop and dance. That's the step.
Yeah. So they do.
I get emotional because I had something to do with it. But they took that step and they transcended to change the world. And
those are the kind of things that's the whole reason that I felt like this when we did this show. That's what we were trying to bring out of people. These stories that people need to hear, that because a lot of people have gotten credit for things that other cats had created. You know what I mean?
True, because I thought it was somebody else.
Huh?
Yeah, that's true. What V-Love is saying, because I thought it was somebody else too.
Yeah, see, and it's like so far back, and I was thinking, stretching somebody and them choreographed them and showed them that, but it's like that was y'all, and it was like, but look, it was that same thing with that videotape, like oh, let me see that again. Okay, let me see that again. Look, he was trying to memorize that shit, like you know what I mean? Yeah, that's real. That's real. But look, it's really a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, was I burnt? Yes, I was very burnt. But over the years, to see again, maybe
the greatness that came out of it
would have probably never been out if it wasn't for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And I can't even
see.
Ooh. I can't say it was me. I took it from
the Charleston, yeah.
Right.
No, but y'all flipped it. You know what I'm saying? You turned it into something else. That's what's supposed to happen with dance. Period. I tell people that all the time. I said, if you're not making it go somewhere else or evolving, why are you even doing it? You feel me?
But that's how I feel about the La Twins.
What do you feel?
Twins?
Yeah, I feel that
I love the Les Twins.
They're taking it to another level.
They are.
And it looks so familiar, though. It looks very familiar, and I love it. I love what they're doing.
They are coming back. They're looking at us.
Right.
That emotion.
Boom. That's what I said.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I enjoy them.
I enjoy them, and they're incredible.
I really enjoy them. Yeah. I think they're up in the ranks. Like they're part of the archive too. Like they have to be.
Yeah.
Going back real quick though, like the first time I hear a story, you know what I'm saying, of somebody taking a move or something, but from the work that Kid Play put in and the love they show dancers, this is the first time I feel comfortable with something like that in their hands. So I do. I feel like it's okay.
It is.
Because they, like, after getting funky and all that, I mean, they showing love. And the shit he doing now with that dance, I mean,
I think the part that hurts, though, is that Shawn did it and Kenny and them did it, and they weren't mentioned out of it. That's the part that would bother me. Like, you know what I mean?
20-year-old legend was not having it. I'm talking about today. Yeah, 20-year-old.
Now today, we understand it.
They will never say it.
Never.
That's cool. I mean, they're already.
If they ain't said it, look, they ain't said it now. They're not gonna say it no time sooner.
But listen,
you know what I mean?
And play kick step. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, they named it that. Well, yeah, we got some situations that happened, like with the hammer pants. And they call it the hammer pants, but we originally had those fits. And Hammer asked us where we got that at. And we designed it, you know what I mean? So it was like they called it the hammer pants after that.
Still inspired by those yellow pants that Steezo had on. That was the inspiration.
Steezo was
That's right.
No, more or less. No. It was more inspired by dashikis.
Mm.
From me.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember I said I was looking for some.
We kind of mixed it. Yeah.
Because Bobby Brown started rocking those, and then
everybody started wearing them.
Yeah, I didn't know who was first. I really didn't know who was first. But
I'm gonna take it to the present.
It was us originally.
I'm gonna take us to the present. Shawn, I ain't gonna talk about this first part long because it still upsets me, but I'm only gonna speak on it because I'm still angry, and until we do it, I can't get off my chest. Now remember when we met at the Art of Rap, right? And Aphro knows it's time she made us miss our time that we were supposed to dance with you. And Brody, still to this day, it's still on my mind. Like until we do that, like we said we was, it's bothering me, bro. It truly is bothering me. We missed the show. Tash was drunk and never told us that we had our passes. So he's walking around with us, just hated and not giving us passes. So we walked in as they was busted. I mean, man, they had it laid out, man. It was gonna be real classy. And man, Tash. Woo, I'm upset. But no, we said it when Rooftop Wiz was on the show, right? What's that noise? What you mean?
I don't know what that noise is. I don't know what's going on. It's not over here. I don't know what's popping right now.
So check it, Shawn. You got to go back in your memory bank, right? Okay. So you're like 40 years ever since Cliff Love, we always been Houdini's go-to guys on the West Coast. Always a little lightweight stuff. You know what I'm saying? We did a couple of big things, right? Always lightweight. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do a show with them in the Bahamas. I guess you came school or something. And you got on Facebook and was like, bro, we didn't sunk the Titanic. Them other groups didn't die because we didn't murdered everybody on that show. Bro, you went in so hard. That's all you kept saying. We murdered the groups. Who? I don't even know who they are. We left them back in the ocean. They dead. We murdered them.
That is hilarious.
The whole time, Jalil's looking at this shit, right? Jalil's getting steamed. He's like, okay, all right. You know, because usually I say he'll mix it up. Mm-hmm. But he's like, man, I need the Soul Brothers this time. But this time, he didn't tell us that Doc and Wiz was coming to LA.
Oh.
Yes. So we walk up, it's a standoff. Like, who the fuck is these motherfuckers? And we looking at like, what they doing here? You know what I'm saying? But if that didn't happen, man, we made an incredible friendship with Wiz because of that. Because he respected our boogie so much.
That's what's up.
And like I said, Jalil just wanted to like, test them up but it was you, Shawn. You was like, we murdered him. And then Jalil was like, Everybody's asking Jalil, hey, what happened, bro? Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, I respect Houdini's, so much because they ushered in this whole dance culture with MCs, with rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Kango and Doc was really the first dancers to dance in back of rappers. And they did the Phil Donahue show. And when we saw that, I'm like, wow. And they were the first dancers to go off and get their own deal.
Yep.
At UTFO. So I totally look up to Doc and kind of really looked at them as the blueprint.
Man, look at that.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, it was like they all respect the battle of the bands. Like I said, because a battle in a circle is a battle in a circle.
Right.
When the battle of the bands and the concert, man, it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you did that, bro, it went viral. Oh my God. Like I said, you gave us a job. I gained a dope friendship with my man Rooftop Wiz. And like I said, we laughed. And he told her you could check it out on one of the stations, and we was rolling. And I loved it though, Shawn. Like I said, because I said especially now, we got to keep it raw, Cutty, because it only makes it better. Like I said, Beanie and Kane are still doing stadiums, Cutty. They're not doing no rinky-dink clubs. They're doing stadiums.
Right back down.
Listen, they can continue doing them there. I'm good. I used to bring Bengay on the road.
Shawn, let's keep it 100. I was kicking it with Jalil, Brody. Our whole hotel room smelled like Tiger Bomb. I was
it got rough. It got rough out there.
It got rough.
I used to look at Kane every night, like, is this my last night? Is this our last night? It get rough.
Hey, Shawn, the inflammation in the kneecaps.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. I could hit something now and be injured for a while. No. I just hit my knee and I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's
limp a little bit, like shit.
And it ain't no room for error up there.
No.
So if you hurt, you got to continue.
Yeah.
Until it's over.
Yeah. So you got to get your workout in. You got to make sure you're in shape because you can't just get off the stage after you hurt your knee and shit. Walk off.
But I loving it too, because y'all be sitting there looking fly and still be hitting y'all shit, and they not knowing boy going to be at least a nice 4-day recovery.
But I'm so thankful for dancing. I mean, look at all of us.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
It shaved 10 years off at least.
It did. I believe that. I believe it.
We trained our bodies to be younger, and it's just catching up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We 50s, late, mid 40s, whatever you are. I mean, we look excellent.
Shoot, well, you got to keep it up too. I mean, you know what too? I think the lifestyle is important. I mean, if you keep yourself active, you know what I'm saying, you remain youthful, period.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do some things. You can't just get up and think that you can do it. And then, especially when you're in your late 40s or late 50s, if you haven't been active, you may run into some issues or whatever. But, you're right. We're all truly blessed. You know what I'm saying? So now we have people that feel like they hit a wall. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. You can. Let's get up. Let's dance. Let's boogie. Let's get it going.
And that's what people used to do after the show. They used to, yo, you inspire me so much. Y'all still doing that. Kane is still splitting. Y'all still splitting. And y'all 50. And I'm like,
that makes people hype. Yep, absolutely. When you're doing that, especially if you did that right now on the stage, that's going to make the crowd go crazy because they look for that.
Right.
Part of the show now, just like the kick step. They look for that.
Part of
the show.
They look for that.
I love the stories, man. Like I said, for some reason, Shawn, me, V-Love, and Craig, up until our later 40s, we felt like we still don't have to stretch before a show. I learned my lesson, Cutty.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I
bet you did.
I did before until recently. No,
we was hard-headed on that shit, boy. I learned though.
You guys, I want to give y'all the invitation. I do have a software, and I don't know if you guys have this same software, but if you don't, I invite y'all to contact me. The show could be, I have a software that can actually stream out to different platforms at the same time.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So I in one of my office, I have a media room.
Okay.
And the same situation that y'all using here, except for now I can get you out to all the platforms at one time.
Right. Okay. Yeah, definitely holler at you.
Please holler at me if you want to
immediately
into splitting this.
That's dope.
Right. So what are some of the ways that people can get in contact with you, just going forward? Because that's something that's in boom right now. People are definitely looking for outlets like that where they can utilize all platforms, especially the DJs, especially, some of the artists out there that are just marketing their things like, besides your social media platform name there. I see that Legend put that up.
Well, there's I've been part of this internet network down in Atlanta called IBNX Radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll send you the link. The IBNX Radio has about 15 stations. They have about probably 20 shows that they promote as well, talk shows such as yourself. And they're on iHeart, TuneIn, things of that nature. So we could definitely integrate this show and get it on a multi-platform in a podcast form and then also visual form.
Right. We need to holler at
you. Good.
And then also I'm creating.
Yes, do this right before their eyes. If they see their elders talking, we're the elders now.
Yeah.
See, do it now and show them like bam.
Absolutely. Yes.
And then I'm also looking to do an advertising agency helping podcasts get advertisers.
Mm-hmm.
So we use your numbers. We'll use your numbers to promote to local businesses or national businesses to invest, and then you guys can start to now promote different products or services for these or ads.
Right.
And get paid for them.
Right. Absolutely. I'm down. I'm so down with that. I mean, we do that on the L right now anyway. At least I do. I'm always throwing the hashtag up for whatever it is I'm rocking. If I know other people want, like my name belts, I went ahead and I put that out there. I took a picture of them, and then people were hitting me up. I got in contact with the owner, and then the owner gave everyone like 25% off, whoever wanted to just put up whoever was following me at that. That was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like all the Aphro followers, you get 25% off in the month of October. He really should have did it for this month because it is my birthday, but
Okay. But I mean, people don't know how hard this is.
Right. Yeah. Right.
What y'all doing, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I know how important that was. So thanks, Aphro. Like, just for you didn't show me, but I just hipping me to the 90s hip hop tag. You got me about 40 new little Japanese dancer friends just because like they started hitting me up and they all had the 90s hip hop. And I was like, damn, that's just really work.
You know what? Another tag is the worldwide. Another tag is worldwide hip hop. That right there.
I know that. I heard it out.
Yeah. I got a gang of tags that it pulls in people fast. Like,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to put all those tags up. But what he's talking about is dope. You know what I mean? That's
man, with you, bro.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
For real.
That's yeah. Thank you, Brody.
We're gonna hit you from a Hip Hop Dance Stories email, and then we'll all be on the email.
No problem.
So,
yep.
Yeah, man. It's an honor, Cutty. An honor to have you on this.
It's been an honor.
Yes.
Yes, it has.
Anytime, and if y'all need any of my contacts or whatever to reach somebody, let me know.
Okay.
Man, like the day we met, bro, we said, "What's up?" We're gonna start working. That was our introduction when we met, bro, at the Honor Rap. Let's get it in.
I think we need to bring Kane to the show.
Okay. Okay.
I said, we need to bring Kane to the show.
I think
Anti-rap.
He rap a little harder to get.
I know that. I know.
But I could try to grab him.
Yeah.
Shawn, to entertain you, we got these hardcore 7, but since you're such a general, we ain't gonna go too hardcore on you today. All right. So you can yay, nay, or equal.
Okay.
But we ain't going too hard on you today.
Okay.
So we're gonna might as well start off with the longest running barbershop talk question of hip hop history. Who had the coldest verse on the symphony, Kane or G-Rap?
Oh.
No one can still answer that question yet. We got a pause. I never heard nobody just hit it.
I can't say.
Yeah.
Both of them was hot to me.
And on different days, it's different every time. Every time it's different.
It's equal, man.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. I tried to compliment. I tried to say in my mind like who. It's right. He's right. He's right with that one.
That with G and heard the crowd, and of course I did many nights with Kane. And it's the same.
Yeah. The same. That's dope, son. Same response, huh?
That's a fucked up question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying you
put him on the spot.
Yeah, you wrong.
You said you wrong for that one.
Nobody asked that question. Nobody in any hip hop blog has asked that question yet. It's been a debate for years. Okay, number 2. At this stage of your life, from your full journey, what has been better, to have a piece of the pie or a piece of mind?
I really don't like a piece of anything. I like the whole. But
okay, you better know that you better know you said that.
But I'll go with the mind.
Okay, whole mind.
Yeah, whole mind.
At peace.
And I think that's peace. I think that's peace as in PEACE of mind.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same word. It's the same word.
Yeah.
Same word. That's the tricky.
Number 3, straight New York question. 70s Knicks, 80s Giants, or 90s Yankees?
The 90s what?
Yankees.
90s Yankees.
I love the 70s Knicks.
Okay.
Well, I do too, boy. That Clyde,
I wish I could have that back.
That's right.
Oh man.
Poor Knicks.
All right, another New York one too. I like this one right here. I love the mixed reviews. New Jack City or Sugar Hill?
I'm an old head, Sugar Hill, man.
Ooh, it's a flavor you save up here, neighbor. Oh, and this is a perfect question right here because it plays to what you said earlier, Shawn. Who do you take to the prom? Rosario or Aphro?
Aphro.
Being outside of LA, what is more important? Being in the culture, that culture. Performing at the Apollo or being able to dance on Soul Train?
Soul Train.
Wow. We would say Apollo. I would say Apollo.
Apollo
was I don't think we ever got to dance at Apollo.
There was 3
Did we ever dance at Apollo? Yeah, we did.
Apollo. We went there. We did go, but we didn't perform. But we went. I remember
that's a good question.
Where did they film the MTV Raps with Judy Brown?
That was
Palladium.
That was
in New York, right?
Yeah, it was in New York.
Yeah. Okay.
But
that was close to it.
Radio City Music Hall was big for me. Apollo was big for me. But Soul Train, we got to perform on Soul Train with Don Cornelius. And it was his last episode.
Wow, look at that.
And I always that's what drove me. I had to get on stage with him. So I think that trumps Apollo.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that trumps.
Yeah.
I can see that though.
Yeah.
What's more last one. What's more important in our culture? Getting reparations, equal rights, or civil rights?
Reparation, equal rights. Equal rights is out because we'll never be equal. They took too much for us to be equal, to be like, okay, this is fair and square. So that's out.
So now it's versus the new school reparations of the old elders, Martin Luther King, civil rights. Which one? Which one stands that we should focus on?
Reparations.
I would say reparations. However, you gotta be careful about that because if you do get it, what would you do with it?
Right.
Exactly.
I think if we got it, if we got it, all they would do is raise the prices.
Well, what?
You got money now? Oh, okay, we're gonna make it harder for you.
You know what you gonna do? Get rims? Like what you gonna do?
The whole pie, you know what I'm saying? Instead of
I have to call you for some real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I got some bread, I'll be like, yo, let's get some. Can I get some real estate? That'll be
Shawn. It's been beautiful, man. Anything y'all want to say to Shawn? Anybody out there got any questions?
Shawn, it's been an honor. I'm so glad you came on. This is so dope, you know. Like to meet, doing this, we get to meet different people, you know, get to conversate one-on-one and get to hear some real stories. So I really, really appreciate and sharing that with us for real.
Thank you.
I appreciate it too, man. Thank you, man. It's been a long time coming meeting you, man. Very long time. Like since the first time we seen y'all G-Rap video. We never got to meet y'all, so you know I would always hear from Cliff or somebody else. They'd be like, "Yeah, I know Shawn Kenny." We'd be like, "Hey, we never got to meet him." Like,
we like
you know what I mean? So,
social media. Hold on, let me go to Shawn's social media. And Cuddy, we're still gonna get that show in too. And now B-Love's back. We really gonna get it in right. So we getting that show together, Brody. We gonna perform.
The social media is at Shawn Juan The Don. That's it. That's it on the screen. But what you about to say?
And where can we hear some of your music for TCF?
Oh, just put in TCF Crew on YouTube. Everything will pop up.
Okay,
you know, everything will pop up.
Okay.
And the videos as well.
That's
good.
So I'm gonna go check them out after this.
Yes, me too.
Honor, man.
I'm about to check them out. And my girl is about to check them out too. We about to both check them out on YouTube. My girl Salima is in the house.
Oh,
Salima. Here's my real sister.
No, we got to go. We gonna get it together though. Hey, y'all.
All right.
I love you, sis.
Love you more.
I know.
Hey, what's up?
With me, Salima. I gotta talk to you more. She be on that.
We go on chat. Chat it up.
Look, everybody! Look, we got Salima coming back in 2 weeks. We got Salima back. She's the finale. It's gonna be big. We got so much going on. I'm so looking forward to her show. My sister.
Yep. And y'all get ready for my season 3. I got a lineup for y'all.
Yay, that's what I'm talking about. B.
I've been talking to people all last 2 weeks. Good. Woo! You guys surprised me with this one. I was at Shawn and Kid last week. Oh my God. Y'all made me step my game up. I had to really think about what I was gonna bring to the show.
Nah, but it's bigger and better, man. It's gonna get bigger and better. So, man, I appreciate it. And now I'm on to it. I'm gonna watch every week. So
that's what's up. Thank you.
Yeah. Story email, Cutty. We're gonna link in, so get the links from you.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. You got it, y'all.
And y'all check out that Westlaw Scandalous.
Yes.
Legend show. Yeah, we coming back.
So
I'm gonna be a bad cop on there. And I'm playing.
Cool. All right, Shawn.
All right, y'all.
All right, Shawn. Have a good night, okay?
Thank you, man. Thank you. God bless, brother.
Take care.
Bless up.
Yes, bless up.
Bless up and bless up to our audience.
Little shout outs real quick.
Yes. Jersey girl, I'm gonna give you that shout out. My girl Tracy's up in the house. Charlie
Hey man, we need everybody shout out, Cutty birthday.
Big shout outs to my man Ski.
Word up, happy birthday. That's right.
I know Ski happy to make it to this age. You know what I'm saying? He keeps moving up. Yo, every time you move up a notch with doing these times, it's a blessing, Brody.
Y'all see the screen? Who can see the screen? Get these shout outs. Can you see?
Not yet.
Can you see? All right.
Yeah, you lift my glasses up like an old person. Woo.
Hassan Burton. J Sab.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Asiatic Supreme. Peace of God.
That's right.
Did Caillou make it this time?
Caillou didn't make it. Charlie Vaughn. Jake Sab.
Okay.
Shawn Nice make it.
Yeah.
Jersey girl. Hey Tracy, you know I wanted to get you so bad because you popped up right when we were talking about shape, but I'm gonna keep it low key. I wanted to get you so bad. I didn't say that.
Oh.
We got J.U. in the house.
J.U. Yep. Y'all get ready. I tell you, my season 3, I got some heat.
I got to put my man OG name up here so they see it first. Mujahid. Yep.
I know.
Who else?
So, yeah, man, I see y'all. I know. I think I know what this is. Somebody gave me something. Oh, Tracy. You saw that, Tracy? I was up here shaking. It's y'all would know. It's a nickname thing. But yeah. I was over here just like, ooh, I can get it right now. What I didn't. I told you I'm gonna spare you on the show. But I'm gonna get you that's what I call you this week.
Damn.
So listen, guys, next week, what we got? What we doing with the audience next week, y'all?
It's your party.
Oh, yo, it's your party. I got something to give away during your party, too.
Okay. So we having a party next week. So we inviting like our old guests in to come and like say hello and happy birthday and big shout out.
Yep.
That's what's up. That is what's up. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're gonna bring some sneakers in on you.
Yeah.
Snap, you said some sneakers.
No, some sneakers, like some sneakers. We're gonna sneak some people in on you.
Word up. That's what's up. I'm loving that. Okay.
I was about to put somebody else on blast, but I wasn't gonna do it today because I promised I wouldn't because it's Ski's birthday.
Okay.
So I wish I could though. It'd be so funny. Now I'm prepared. So now I'm going to leave my life because I have me a new Ravens mask.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice mask. See, Salima came all up in here with her joint.
I got to put it on there.
My boy Caillou made these. I went to his birthday party yesterday.
Oh man, look at that. That's really nice. That is really nice.
From his dashiki.
That's right.
That's what's up.
So yes, my boogie villains.
All right,
you know, between the hours of 5 and 8:30, don't call me. Don't say hi, no nothing. I'm going in deep Raven mode.
Ain't nobody bothering you, Legend. Bye.
You are so funny, B. Ain't nobody bothering you. Ain't nobody gonna call you. Look, he got a hat on and everything. I am. He is not. Well, you better go ahead and do it. Peoples, audience, we love you. Thank you again for coming through, man. Real. Mwah, much love. And we're gonna see you next week throughout the week. Tune in to our IG. We got some important information. My video drops next week on my birthday.
Chicken Boogie Villains for life.
Yes, Boogie Villains for life.
Yeah.
So look, y'all, come back next week. We love y'all. Stay dope, stay fresh, stay blessed, all that good stuff.